Hey guys, this is Bart here, and today we're gonna do something different since I finished the Leopard 124 show. So it's gonna be a top 10. So, alright, I'm good. But if you guys like some of these episodes, I can know your opinion. So, let's get over with that. With by the first part. Also, I didn't feel like using the text to speech, so using my real voice. Sorry for the curt throw. Number 10, the Splinter, a Spongebob episode. Alright, let's talk about this episode. So, apparently, it's probably the grossest Spongebob episode I've ever seen in my life. Well, SpongeBob works in the Krusty Krab, and then he suddenly got a Splinter. And after that, a few minutes of the episode, the Splinter gets even worse. And watch out for the next image; is probably going to gross you out. Sorry, that makes you scared of that. Okay, enough talking about that episode. Let's get to the next part. Number 9, the Bowser Bomber. Alright, this episode is literally a Bart Touchers episode. It really features an episode where Bart play a baseball game, but then in one part when he lost the baseball game, everyone is pretty start booing at him. That makes Bart very depressed, and also he even hates himself. He also even tried to kill himself. Just look at this. Yeah, that's very shocking. Imagine if someone does this to someone in real life. That would be very horrible. It could end up in jail. Alright, next part. Number 8. Are you happy now? A SpongeBob episode. Alright, this episode is really depressing to me. It features Squidward being depressed. And the moment that I hate about this episode, it's been suicide jokes. I mean, what the heck? Who wants to have suicide jokes on a kids show? This is not funny. This is dark. I don't know much else about this episode, so let's get to the other part. Number 7. No Such Luck. A lot of this episode. Okay, let's talk about No Such Luck. You thought No Such Luck would be higher? Well, no. There's an episode that way much worse than this. Alright, let's move on. Alright, this episode is basically a Lincoln torture episode, even though I hate Lincoln nowadays. And also, yeah, Lynn is very unlikable by saying that Lincoln is a bad luck in and who's also everyone starts ignoring him throughout the whole episode. This is not funny in my opinion. Number 6, One Coarse Meal. Alright, this episode is basically a plankton tortures episode. And actually, Plankton is scared of whales, and he's also scared of Pearl, Mr. Krabs' daughter. And Mr. Krabs just tried to scare the Plankton by using a costume from his daughter. And also, there's one scene where he tries to kill himself. Look at this. I mean, seriously, we can't use suicide jokes in kids' shows. Okay? This is not funny. This is dark. And this is the reason why I dislike the modern Mr. Krabs. Alright. Let's get to the next part. Number 5. Kill the Alligator and Run. Alright, this episode is basically a Simpsons tortures episode. So yeah, the Simpsons went to a trip to Florida, and then they accidentally killed an alligator, and because of that, Florida is banning the Simpsons to go to Florida and never come back here ever again. Well, there's no such things I like to say to this episode, so let's get to the next part. Number 4, Schooled. Yes, everyone, Scold is way worse than No Such Luck, in my opinion. And this episode is the reason why I hate a lot of accent nowadays. Alright, this episode is basically Mock Canada, which is basically the country I live. What the heck? That's very offensive to me. Ugh, I'm blaming the creator for that. I can't believe this. Ugh. Alright, next part. Number 3. Waffles. Yup, it's a Teen Titans Go episode. So basically, the plot of this episode is about Cyborg and Beast Boy saying waffles every time they talk. Well, I don't. Well, it's not very bad, but this episode is really annoying to me, and I can. And this episode makes me don't want to eat waffles. So there's no such things to say about the episode. So next part. Number 2. SpongeBob, you're fired, and Bart Mangled banner. Yup, it's a two-way tie. Let me talk about this episode real quick. Let's start with SpongeBob, you're fired. So, the plot of this episode is about SpongeBob getting fired for the dumbest reasons ever. Like, seriously, there's also another reason why I hate Mr. Krabs from the modern seasons. And let's talk about the Bart Mangled banner. Alright, this episode is another Simpsons torture episode. It's about Bart accidentally mooned the USA flag, and it, so it makes the Simpsons me the most hated family from America. And also, the most thing I hate about the Butch Regular banner is it's the ending. It doesn't make sense at all. Alright, now let's talk about the dishonorable mention. Alright, now let's see what is my number one list of favorite episode ever. You wanna do this? A pan of Gary, hot salad water, and a bucket list. Let's start with the pan Gary. So, SpongeBob is very unlikable in this episode by thinking that Gary is the one who caused this, while he's actually in danger by Puffy Fluffy. And also, let's talk about the hot salad water. So, that episode is basically an insult to the UK, which is basically uh, thinking. Uh, thinking that America is better than the other countries. I mean, what the heck? And now let's talk about bucket list. This bucket, this episode is basically a child abusing episode. I don't want to talk much about it because you people might get very angry. This episode, this video will probably get deleted for that. So yeah, this is why these episodes should be banned forever. Sorry if I'm over exaggerated. I'm just really mad at this episode. So, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.